Awesome. Cool. So my name is Johannes. I'm co-founder and CEO at Mimo. And like a couple of weeks ago, I broke my foot. And like in the first week when I got this cast, I wasn't even able to walk at all. And so I spent some more time at home as I usually do. And obviously, I learned how to code in Kotlin, the new programming language for developing Android apps. And that reminded me of one of our customers. So this is Magela. And she also spends some more time at home right now, as she used to do. But luckily for her, because of a beautiful reason. Because she's taking care of your baby boy. And she had, like, for some month, this idea in her head that she wanted to build an app for her kids. But she had no prior coding experience whatsoever. And then she stumbled upon Mimo. And with Mimo, she learned not only the basics of coding, but she also got from zero knowledge to building her own app in only a couple of months. And today, I'm happy to tell you that her app, Playpen, is now available on the App Store. And it's a blast for young children. So why do we do this? We teach people how to code our way. Because we felt that e-learning is broken. And why did we think that? Because like it felt that way for us. The classroom-style instructions, the one-size-fits-all curricula, and the lack of feedback and motivation leads to these massive dropout rates that we see in the industry. Like over 90% of students who start e-learning courses, they drop off. And our mission is to find the best way to learn a digital world. And we started with programming because all four co-founders, we were self-taught coders. And we really felt the frustration in learning how to code ourselves. So for me, when I was in high school, I had like a class about computer science. It barely scratched the surface. It was like just 1 or 2 weeks. And I really got into that and wanted to learn how to code. So I tried to spend a lot of time on that, bought a giant, enormous book to read through, but ultimately just gave up because it was so boring and frustrating to learn to code that way. Like, luckily for me, a couple years later, when I was in college, I picked up coding again and then also studied computer science at the university in Vienna. And I finally managed to learn it and understand it. But that experience that I had as a high school student, that led to the frustration or the motivation to build Mimo. And the solution that we see is an intelligent learning system that works for you. And with Mimo, we teach you how to code with short interactive lessons on mobile that lowers the entrance barriers so low that everyone can start, no matter if you have any experience at all or a professional coder already. And then with more complex topics, we bring you to the web where you actually need a keyboard to build your own application or website. We are engaging to gamification and outcome-based learning. So whether you want to build your own website or create your own app, we'll teach you how to get there step by step by your personalized curriculum that we built for you. And because we are an edtech company and we have millions of data points, we use these data points to basically create your curriculum as good as even possible. And it works for our users. So the user satisfaction is over 90% compared to industry average around 55%. And the completion rates are way higher than the industry average of like 7%, where more than 65% of the students who start with that actually finish the course. We're already teaching millions of people how to code. So we started 1.5 years ago. We're now teaching more than 2 million users. 34K of them are paying customers, and we reached 150K in monthly recurring revenue in 1.5 years. We're a startup, we are venture backed, so we have raised a 1 million seed round, but we spent less than half of that to get to 150K in monthly recurring revenue. We have some great advisors and the amazing Techstars network to help us achieve that goal or achieve that milestone. And our vision is to be the most engaging, accessible, and largest platform to learn hard skills. And we started with programming, and next we're gonna tackle computer science. And I want to finish that with another heartwarming story from one of our customers. So this is Clément. And he worked at an Apple store where you get in touch with a computer language called Swift that Apple uses for developing applications. And when he started to learn coding with Mimo, he was that hooked that he quit his job. And he actually started to work at a tech company to use the newly acquired skills and started a computer science bachelor. That's it. Thank you very much.